I've seen this a lot on TV, but I've never done it myself.
It's the first time.
39. First time.
Okay. Lee, just one more thing. When you say your vows, you have a DVD, you have a video recording. Just speak up a little bit because
So
this
that they can
microphone. Yeah, that's all.
Now, we didn't prepare vows.
I'll give you the lines.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
It'll be the traditional
Follow
vows
along.
you've ever heard. Yeah, just repeat after me. Okay?
Repeat after me, yeah, I like that.
All right.
It's more traditional. She wanted it to sound personal, but I like that.
Okay. All right. So first of all, guys, you caught us on our rainy day that we never have in Las Vegas. I want to welcome you. You also have a lot of people watching online, so we want to acknowledge them. I'm sure that Lee and Angee are thrilled that you could be tuned in today. So welcome. And I don't always have dressed up couples either. You guys look great. You really look nice.
Thank you.
Before I have you say your vows, I always like to repeat just a few words about commitment and promise. And they were actually words that I felt fortunate enough to hear when my wife and I got married. I like to do it because they've always been useful, so that's how I'd like them to be for you, okay? The person that married us, he liked to talk about how we use the words commitment and promise pretty loosely, interchangeably as the same word. And he thought maybe we should rethink that. For example, we always know some person in our lives, they'll promise us everything. They'll say something like, Lee, I promise I'm going to do this for you. Or Angee, I'm going to call you at a certain time. And you probably expect them to follow through and do what they say they're going to do. But sometimes we know we end up waiting and waiting and waiting, and they never follow through. So we definitely don't want to bring those types of promises, obviously, into the marriage. I really believe that the commitment that we really try to work towards and that we really desire in marriage is that commitment that can only come when we're asked by our husband or wife to do something that's very important to them, but we don't want to do it. Okay? The commitment would be that even though we don't want to do something, is that we remember very quickly how much we love our spouse, remember our marriage vows. And we decide very quickly that even though we don't want to do something, that we're at least going to try to see things from their perspective, through their eyes, and still try to fulfill that wish for them. Now that can be easier said than done, right?
But you're perfect. You said it perfectly.
Okay.
Vino said no more perfect, and that's what I've been saying all week.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I really believe that when we don't want to do something, the easiest way is...
You're setting him up so bad, you just don't even know.
That's good. It set me up too. It set me up too when I got married too, so it's not uncommon.
Are you guys hearing this?
I lost my place all of a sudden. Having a senior,
You're talking, and the only thing he
moment.
has on his mind are roller coasters, so I don't think he's even.
Okay. So my point would be, is one thing that you can do that makes that decision easier every day to remember our commitment is a decision every day to do something small, kind, and loving. So every day, whether it's opening the car door for our wives or helping out when we're not quite expected to, I absolutely believe that in those moments what you're really doing is you're building a lifetime of kind memories. Okay, so on those days that don't go so smoothly and you're a little bit upset, on those days you can remember all the times you've been there for each other. How much that means to you. You don't want to lose that. You don't have these people tuned in for any other reason except they want you guys to have that nice life together, as would I. And if I was just going to finish with one more thought, when you finally get down at the end of our lives, I think we're only going to really want one more thing. And that's just more time with the person that decided they were going to love us, make us laugh, and care for us. So I'd like a lot of that for the both of you, as do the people out there. And in that spirit, I'd like you to turn and face each other, joining both hands.
You told you to put your foot down.
They're down.
Okay. All right, Lee, so looking into Angee's eyes, I'll have you repeat the vows first this evening. We'll begin by repeating, I, Lee,
I, Lee,
take you, Angee,
take you, Angee,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for
for
poor,
richer or for poorer,
to love
to love
and to cherish,
and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
All right. And Angie, I'm going to have you repeat those same vows.
So it was right now, 'cause I don't
Okay.
remember what
All
word we were
right.
in.
So Angie, repeating the vows, we'll begin by repeating, I, Angie,
I, Angie,
take you, Lee,
take you, Lee,
to be my wedded
to
husband,
be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for
for
worse,
better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
to love
for love
and to cherish,
and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
All right, very nice. And Lee, you have a ring for Angie. Placing her ring.
What is it?
This is-
All right, I got this.
And a left-hand ring finger, repeat, with this ring.
With this ring,
Say it to her though.
with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Okay. All right. And Angie placing Lee's ring on his left-hand ring finger. Repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I be wed.
All right, so I'd like you both to step right over here in front of the unity candle. Now each of the flames stand as a symbol of each of your own lives as individuals, but I'll have you light the unity candle together as a symbol of bond that you share all throughout your lives. All right, and Lee, if I could have you join both hands with Angie once again. Those who now join together, and no man put asunder, for as much as you have consented together in your marriage vows and witness the same before God, thereto have given, and pledged your love each unto the other. I now pronounce your husband and wife. And Lee, you may now kiss your wife. Congratulations, guys. Have a
Thank
wonderful life together. Absolutely. Lee, your last name is pronounced
Harold,
Harold, just like it looks. Okay. And
Yeah.
Angie, your last name is pronounced
Ugly,
Harold.
Harold.
All brides failed at that moment. It's my horrible joke. So, all
Why
right.
would you do that to somebody?
I know, I'm a terrible little man. Okay, so Lee, I'm going to ask you to offer your right arm to your wife, please. Facing that direction. Okay, that'll make it easier. There we go. And I would like to introduce, for the very first time as a married couple, to everyone watching online this evening, Mr. and Mrs. Lee Harrell.
now what?
Just walk down. There we go.
Just like that, closer. There you go. Hold up your flower really high. Yeah, I like that.
I like this.
Okay, now, look at it. Lee, 10 years. You can look at me for a minute. Wave at me. There you go. Look over here. One more. Perfect. Okay, now I'll tell you what. Lee, sit there. Right there in that chair. All right. As you come right around here. That's it. You want beautiful pictures of the world. No, sit in the flat one. Go behind yours.
Yeah.
Go behind me.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So I'm hearing when he's sitting down, I usually sit.
Come this way a little bit.